Well, good afternoon, everyone. And I want to thank you for joining us on this momentous day as we celebrate the grand reopening of Fire Station 14. It is a great honor to be standing in front of you as the Long Beach Fire Department Fire Chief. But today marks not only an unveiling of our newly renovated fire station, but also a testament to our dedication and resilience of our community. First and foremost, I'd like to thank, there's quite a few people I want to extend my gratitude, but I want to thank Mayor Rex Richardson, Council District 3, Christina Duggan, and all our members of the City Council, also our City Manager, Tom Monica, multiple city departments that assisted with this project, but specifically I want to really express my gratitude to our partners at Public Works, Director Eric Lopez and Manager Meredith Sarakas. Thank you so much. So Fire Station 14 has always been a cornerstone of our community, and these renovations are a significant step forward in ensuring that we have the best facilities for our Long Beach firefighters. The upgrades to our plumbing, electrical, upgrades to our learning system, the individual dorms that provide accommodations for all genders, the separate building in the back for our gym that's going to help with our wellness, and the ADA compliance features are essential improvements that will enhance our operational efficiencies and effectiveness. Additionally, we must acknowledge the vital role of Measure A funding that's played in making these improvements a reality. This funding has been pivotal in ensuring that our public services remain robust and capable of meeting the needs of our growing community. Let me explain something I'm so full of gratitude. Since 2008, so the last 17 years, we basically have 5 new fire stations, 3 in the Port of Long Beach. We have a brand new station in North Long Beach, Station 12, and we have Station 9 under construction. By this time next year, we'll be responding at a Fire Station 9. And then the great improvements to Fire Station 14. I'm speaking to you, but I'm also looking past you, and this place here in around 3 years is going to be hopping. This is going to be the hub for the 2028 Olympics. Not only are we going to have a great park, the Marine Stadium, upgraded lagoon, a nice fire station to welcome our international community, and I look forward to that. As we stand here today, we are reminded of the importance of collaboration and community spirit. The success of these projects is a testament to what we can achieve when we come together with a shared vision and purpose. In closing, I would like to express my deepest appreciation to our firefighters, whose dedication and bravery inspires us every day. Your unwavering commitment to serving our community is the true heart of the Long Beach Fire Department. So thank you. Thank you again, once again, for everyone who has contributed to this project. Together, we will continue to build a safe, stronger, and more resilient Long Beach. Thank you, and with that, I'd like to introduce our Mayor, Rex Richardson.
All right, good to see you. I may have been the mayor, but the firefighters are pretty popular, and so it's always hard to follow the fire chief whenever the fire chief's talking, because people love our Long Beach Fire Department. Let's hear it for our firefighters here in the city of Long Beach. Today is a great day. I love when I show up and I see cranes, I see machinery, I see projects happening. It's just a reminder of all the momentum and everything that's happening in our great Long Beach community. And I look around here and the chief, he really put it in perspective. This is going to be a great focal point. The whole world's coming to this area, and they're going to see the incredible Colorado Lagoon, new facilities. It really says a lot about our priorities as a city, that we invest in public safety and we invest in our facilities, and we want people to have parks to go to and waterways and all of those things that really enrich our neighborhood. I will say, I know that this is taking some time to complete, but there's a strategy to that. We've got a very strategic public works team that's timing construction across the street to lessen the impact on the local community. We also think about the important work that has to happen here by the incredible firefighters here in Long Beach. And we're proud that this project is the final project to ensure that we have workplace privacy, because before, everyone had to sleep in the same dorm. Right now, this is the last fire station to be able to have workplace privacy. That's really incredible. Congratulations to the fire department and public works and everyone on all the work that it's taken to get to this point where we now have workplace privacy, so that anyone, no matter their gender, they feel safe working as a firefighter here in our community, and we certainly support that. Now, these flags behind us, Elevate 28, we have been busy. This is our 5-year capital infrastructure plan. These are dollars being invested all over our city, all 9 council districts, into fire stations and parks and streets and public improvements. This is the biggest capital improvement plan in our city's history, the Elevate 28 capital improvement plan. And this project got $4 million out of the Elevate 28 plan to help make this project happen. So Public Works, let's keep it up. We got a lot more projects to do between now and 2028. Lots more to do. We want to thank you. And, the last thing I'll say, because the chief did such a great job with all of his points, but I think I saw something and I witnessed something today that the chief didn't witness. So I showed up and I got to see, and this was really cool because I don't get to see this that often. But I saw, where's Zoe and Melissa? Where are these? All right, see this little baby here, Zoe? And that's her mom, Melissa, and they live here in the neighborhood. And I was standing here as, I overheard a little conversation taking place where she approached one of our firefighters, Lamont. What's up, Lamont? And says, hey, you look familiar. Did you deliver a baby in this neighborhood about 2 years ago on 9/11? He said, yep, I delivered your baby, right? And it's a reminder, and it's such an important reminder of the work that our firefighters and our fire department actually does every day. These are life-changing moments. These are sometimes people's worst day or their greatest day, that they're showing up to make a meaningful difference, and it's people. These are real people that are showing up and responding, and we just have a great fire department, and we need to do more and continue to do more, because the more we invest in our firefighters, the more we're investing in people like little Zoe. So congratulations to you. That was a great moment. Let's continue to support. Let's hear it again for our fire station. You got your station back, and the incredible people, the people who will be transforming lives here. Thank you so much. And next, let's bring up the 3rd District Councilwoman, who is a staunch champion for infrastructure and for public safety. Let's hear it for Christina Duggan.
All right, there we go.
All right, good.
Thank you very much. All right, it's difficult to follow the chief, and it's certainly difficult to follow the mayor on that with such a great story with Zoe. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for coming out today. This is an exciting day for District 3. Celebrating the reopening of Station 14 has been on the minds of many residents for a long time, and here we are. Station 14 has served our community for decades, and thanks to the much-needed improvements that our chief shared with you some of the details, it's going to continue to be an important part of our emergency services for many years to come. Now, fire stations are more than just a building. I did get a quick tour a couple of weeks ago, right, from BC Aguirre, and it's amazing. We need to remember that this is a part-time home for our firefighters who work from here. When someone's in crisis, whether it be a fire, a medical emergency, or an urgent situation, these firefighters are the ones who answer the call. All of these men and women who have dedicated their lives to being a firefighter. Having them back in a fully operational and upgraded, modernized facility, that's what we were looking for, and it means better service for you, the residents, and our entire community. So over the past year, I've heard from so many how important it is to get Fire Station 14 up and running. Today, even a couple of weeks ago, we can say it's open, it's ready, and our firefighters are once again responding to calls here in District 3. I also want to thank so many people who made this possible. I think our leadership team with the city, Tom, Meredith, certainly, sitting next to her, she's like, project is done. It's excellent. I've been in close contact with our public works team, and it's a process. So thank you very much for all the work that you've done. And there are so many others who took part in making this project possible. So it's a great day for Long Beach. It's a great day for the 3rd District. And I'm so happy you all are here to celebrate the grand reopening of Fire Station 14.
Thank you, Councilmember. Thank you, Mayor. I'm Tom Modica. I'm your city manager here. I also just want to really thank our mayor and our council, especially Councilmember Duggan, for just the ongoing commitment to improving our infrastructure. So we hear about that from all of you, from residents. We hear about it from our mayor and council, and we've been really strategic in kind of planning out what we can do. So as the mayor mentioned, we're doing more infrastructure than we've ever done in our history right now. We've got a $1 billion plan almost, $936 million, and that goes up, seems like almost every month. And being really purposeful. You'll hear from Marilyn a little bit later about the enormous project that's right across from us and how we had to time all of this together and make sure that that all works as we really improve this area for the world to come see, but also for the local residents who this is so important to. And I also just want to make sure I'm thanking not only our teams that work on this, but also our firefighters, not only the ones from Fire Station 14, but from all the other stations, because this is a system. And our command staff looks at this and uses a lot of data. If we ever have to close down a fire station while we do work, we redeploy and we make sure that as a system, we're ready to respond. And so they were able to keep up response times to the Belmont Shore neighborhood, to Belmont Heights. We had resources that were even helping in downtown for a while. And so it's an entire system that comes together, and it's a shared responsibility by the entire fire department, all of our firefighters, our command staff, and all the public safety teams that do that. So thank you for doing that commitment, making sure that response times are doing well, and we're doing this throughout the city. So while we're building 5 new stations, we're also improving and doing roof projects and doing gender accommodations and all these different improvements to our stations, more than I can ever remember as city manager right now. So thank you for that, and I will bring up Marilyn Sarakis to talk a little bit about the details.
All right. Just gonna go with these one. Hi everyone. So nice to see you all. I'm so grateful for this beautiful weather today after our little winter storm. It's really a special moment for me to be here celebrating the finish of Fire Station 14. I joined the city team in 2011 from the private sector, and I have worked on, I've lost count to be honest, but over at least 10, 15 fire stations. When I came in, I learned that our fire stations were built, most of them built in the 50s, this one was built in the 80s, but they were all built with a large dormitory style sleeping quarters and locker room style restroom. And that wasn't working for our changing, evolving, growing fire department staff anymore. So we started working on rehabbing the stations. And I'll never forget, I saw this assignment and it was called gender modification or gender accommodation projects. And I was like, I think we could do a little better. So I was like, let's call them workforce privacy. And everyone's like, yes, that makes sense. It wasn't just about accommodating women who are entering the fire station, but it was also about how the fire station operates, right? So we have different engines, we have an ambulance, we have crews coming and going at all hours. These guys are here, 72 hours at a time. They need their privacy, they need their sleep. Some of them are doing continued education, need a quiet place to study. And so we worked really closely with the fire department on how we could take these aging buildings and accommodate all those needs. Well, by the time we got to Fire Station 14, the last on that list, we were really taking a very progressive approach to how do we ensure the life and operations of this facility for another 20, 30 years. So in addition to doing the workforce privacy work, we redid all the building systems here, the electrical, mechanical, the plumbing systems, all new windows. We built the fire department a gym, a standalone gym in the back here, and we really wanted to make sure that it would meet their needs for the long term. And as you guys are all aware, we can see this massive infrastructure project we have going on here at the Colorado Lagoon. That's also a Public Works Project Management Bureau project. We knew we needed to get a lot of money together to do this station right, over $4 million of the Elevate 28 funding. So as we were advocating for that funding, securing that funding, we were also looking at the Colorado Lagoon schedule, and knowing that would interrupt service to the fire station, we strategically waited to start construction of this so that we would minimize the interruption to service here. This is a brand new road some of us are standing on here, so we got this back operating as quickly as possible. The fire department can deploy from here while this construction continues, so it's been really great. And I want to shout out Michelle Haradi, because she's been the construction manager on both projects and really making sure that that coordination we planned for was happening throughout the project. So thank you, Michelle. Thank you for the patience of the fire department and the residents as we completed this really great project. And I will turn it back over to Chief Buchanan, and I think we're going to cut a ribbon soon. So that's exciting. Thank you, everybody.
Yes. And please do me a favor, we're going to do the ribbon cutting, but I made it clear to my staff, every time we engage with the public and you come into a fire station, it's your station, but you should learn a skill. And today we'll be teaching anybody who wants to learn how to use and operate a fire extinguisher. So you'll get a tour of the station, and then also we'll have firefighters available in the back here to show you how to operate a fire extinguisher. We want to make sure we extinguish fires quickly before they become too big. With that, can everybody stand up?